We head to Ghana, where the Chinese Spring Festival is gaining growing popularity in the West African state of Ghana year after year. Last year, the University of Ghana organized a program to commemorate the 2019 Chinese Spring Festival in Ghana. The same festive mood is here again. More details of that in this report.
New Year festivities providing a taste of China in Ghana. The Accra International Conference Center hosted performers from China for a special production.
I'm very happy to perform for the Chinese community in Ghana. I'm glad they enjoyed my performance.
The event was organized by the Chinese Embassy as part of a series of celebrations of the Chinese Spring Festival. The performers from the China National Symphony Orchestra and China Oriental Arts Group thrilled the audience with a display of music and dance.
China is really a mix of cultures, we have I saw the reggae, that is the minorities in China, and a lot of people, a lot of tribes and a lot of confidence, so I've really enjoyed it.
I enjoy the dance and music and Africa and China song. I think it's very interesting.
The Chinese Spring Festival is also part of a cultural exchange between the two countries.
From that report in Ghana, finally we head to South Africa, where the extent to which renewables should replace coal has been a concern for South Africa in the face of threats of climate change. It, however, appears that a lasting solution is in the offing. More of that in this report.
High energy users in South Africa are gradually dumping their reliance on the constrained national grid and turning to greener energy sources. Brewing giant AB InBev acquired SA Brewery's large African network in a $100 billion takeover in 2016, which operates off 440 megawatts of power. It wants to run these off renewables in the next 5 years, and it's starting in South Africa.
So we've got on-site solar already installed in several of our breweries. And something else that we're looking at and that we've already taken steps to achieve is a partnership with Eskom to tap into their renewable energy grid mix. And so we're in talks with Eskom at the moment, and we'll be bringing one of our facilities online that will be 100% renewable by the end of 2020 in partnership with Eskom through a pilot program. And we're looking at whether we can expand that to the rest of the breweries.
The brewing giant has gone a mile further by bringing in the first electric truck. It hopes to soon replace its short-distance fleet with these vehicles and drastically reduce its carbon emissions.
This truck basically has a carrying capacity of 3.5 tons as it stands with this body over here. It has 390 Newton meters of torque and a range of up to 100 kilometers, between 100 and 120 kilometers on a single charge. These vehicles are capable of handling the tough conditions in Africa. In the US, in Europe, in quite a few different countries, as well as in Japan, we have just around 150 trucks in operation.
We drive more than 120 million kilometers in our network, so it's probably just a little bit north of 60 million liters of diesel per year across the entire Africa zone and the countries that we operate that we use for our distribution vehicles. We can at least aim for a 30% reduction in those carbon emissions on those vehicles, but a lot of it will depend on how we actually charge the electric vehicles, whether we can get all of that power charged from solar at our existing plant network as opposed to using national grids in the countries that we operate in.